Get you through my morning every day.
Ladies and gentlemen, Adelaide's Jody and Hazy on Nova.
Today is the day, Jodes. So we are playing host to the nation. As they gather around, kicks off Adelaide Oval, Cats v Crows. Let's go. Come on in, everybody.
Come on.
Great to have you.
You're welcome. There's just a couple of things you should know about our great state that we feel we should explain before you arrive and get here and go, what the W2F?
Yeah, maybe we'll just jump on the front foot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, thanks, Beeves. All right, there's a couple of things we need to say sorry for. Would you like to kick us off?
Yeah, okay. I just want to say sorry for the Torrens River.
Yep.
That toxic, green, sludgy waste thing that sort of separates the middle part of the city. Last gather rounds, it's too late. You see some of the tourists in there and they're bathing in there and they're drinking the water and you're like, oh, God, that's not lime cordial. It's just really gross and you're going to get sick and there's a good chance you'll die.
Sometimes there's blue-green algae.
100%. And that's not to be eaten, by the way.
No.
So sorry in advance for the absolute toxic sludge pit that is the Torrens River.
We need to apologise for the fact, and I don't think anyone has really gotten over it. For many, many, many years, we had a one-way freeway. I repeat, a one-way freeway.
Yes.
Someone was drunk in a town planning meeting,
Yeah.
and for a very long time, you could only head down south between the hours of 6 a.m. and 12 p.m.
I'm pretty sure the person in that moment who designed it only had to get from the city down south.
That's right.
So all they were thinking about themselves was getting from that point to that point.
So that person has since sobered up, and now you can confidently travel anytime you want.
Yeah. Sorry that we were such idiots before. It's okay. We're better now. Please forget about it.
Okay. What else do you want to say sorry for?
Can I say sorry for the Britannia roundabout?
Oh, yes.
Because it is still a death trap, by the way.
Yeah.
And it is an absolute haven for inexperienced drivers. When the Britannia roundabout sees a P plate coming, it licks its lips.
Starts laughing.
Oh, my God. It's
Here we go.
Here we go. Hey, we're on, boys. We're on here. Watch this. Poor little P plate is like, ooh, I've got such a bright future. Bang, bang, bang.
No.
I don't even know where that car came
Do you
from.
know, it averages one accident a day. I'm not even joking because I spoke to the guy at the bottle shop at the Britannia Hotel who's nah, one a day. Definitely one a day. Do you know what I love about the Britannia roundabout? We went, one tricky roundabout isn't hard enough to navigate. Let's put in another one.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
That'll sort out the P platers from the L platers. What do you got, Charles?
I want to say sorry for frog cakes and pie floaters. It's okay.
Careful.
It's okay. I will say this. I don't know one person who says, hey, what's for dinner tonight, Dal? Well, we're having that pie that we drown in mushy peas with tomato sauce on top, and then we're going to round that out with a sweet green frog with cream coming out of its mouth. That's what we're going to do.
That's not a thing, is it? I've
not a
never
thing.
in my life had a pie floater.
No.
I don't know anyone who's had a pie floater.
No.
I know you can buy them on O'Connell Street Bakery. Frog cakes,
Sweet.
very sweet.
Sweet.
Extremely sweet.
Just a beautiful little ribbit full of diabetes.
Yeah. So sorry for all of our sweet treats, which I'm not sure that most South Australians even consume. Do you want me to finish it off?
Yes, but I've got one more.
You want more?
I've got one more.
Okay, we've got two more.
It's very important.
Okay, I just my deepest condolences for the people outside of South Australia who have to see the news of people consistently ending up on the O-Bar. Like, come on. Jeez, I don't want to hone down on this, but 8 times out of 10 it's an elderly person, but still, come on.
Okay, don't age shame people. But also, how many wrong way go back signs do you have to ignore?
I know. It gets to the point where if you follow the signs onto the O-Bahn, the last sign is like, are you serious, you absolute idiot? What is wrong with you? And people still plough through onto the O-Bahn. Now, great, now I'm stuck. Awesome.
Now there's news crews everywhere and oh my God.
So sorry about that. What do you got, Joe?
All right, the final thing we need to apologise is Rundle Mall. You're going to see some stuff, a few questionable characters who maybe have overindulged in a few illicit substances. That's okay.
Yeah.
But you're also going to see some...
Oh, me mate, Methy Matt.
You're also going to see some random pigs sniffing bins. Don't be afraid. That's just Truffles, Horatio, Oliver and Augusta.
Oh, very good.
They're our friends.
Awesome.
There's also a $200,000 pigeon, money that probably could have been better spent helping those methy heads that you spoke about.
I'm sorry, did you say 200,000 as in AUD or are we talking rupiah?
No,
or baht?
AUD.
AUD. Oh my very goodness. That's an expensive pigeon that no one asked for.
And just finally, you're going to be confronted with a big old set of giant shiny balls.
Yeah.
Yes, you heard that right. Don't question it. Just enjoy your reflection. That's all I'm going to say.
Which apparently, yes, and don't feel bad about looking at your reflection in a big set of balls.
Yeah.
That's what we do here in South Australia. Are we proud of it? No. Sorry in advance. There you go. All right. We need to speak about Robert Irwin next.
Oh, yeah.
Bit of controversy has sparked from his Bond shoot.
Segue from the Moles Balls, by the way.
Our next guest is one of the biggest DJs in the world. He rose to fame with hits like this. And this. And he blew the roof off Nova's Red Room here in Adelaide.
I think of you every day, every night. You said you needed space and you needed time.
Please welcome to Nova 919, Joel Corry.
It's bloody Joel Corry.
Oh, Joel Corry. G'day, great man.
Joining us from your hotel room in Sydney. So you've just done a couple of gigs there. You're heading to the Gold Coast and then you are coming to Gather Round. Are you having the best time in Australia?
I'm always having the best time in Australia. Like I said it to everyone, Australia is like my second home now. I'm here so often, and every time I come here, I'm like, I just want to come back. I don't want to ever leave. Sydney's been amazing this week. I'm really excited to actually get back to Adelaide on the weekend because it's been a while. And it's gonna be a great weekend. I can't wait for the game as well.
Talk us through your experience with the AFL. Obviously, you're a big EPL Arsenal fan, but you haven't had much experience with AFL, have you?
No, because we don't really get it back in England, but I'm excited for like my first game and I want to get involved. And I've seen like the videos online and I've seen how competitive and physical it is. It looks great. And I know the atmosphere is going to be amazing in the stadium on the weekend. So I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be a great like first experience.
They're pretty tough, these guys, aren't they, Hazy? It's not like your international game where you get a little tap on the shin and someone lays on the ground and starts crying.
Yeah. None of that in the AFL.
No.
In saying that though, Joel, the EPL crowds and the supporter base is pretty much for every side. Geez, you guys are crazy and you take supporting your team to the next level. Are you a crazy Gunner supporter?
Yeah, I've been supporting Arsenal since I was like a baby. When I grew up, my whole bedroom was decorated in Arsenal. I had the Arsenal duvet, like the wallpaper, everything. And I've been going to the games for years. And yeah, like football is such a big thing in England, as you guys know, in Europe. But I know that you guys are big supporters of your sports as well. So I know the atmosphere is going to be amazing on Saturday.
Do you know the problem is that you're going to have is that you're going to be made to pick a team the minute the plane touches down in Adelaide. But you're going to be made to pick, are you Adelaide Crows or are you Port Adelaide?
Who do you support?
Well, this weekend I'd be supporting the Adelaide Crows because they are in much better form than Port Adelaide at the moment. So just say, if anyone asks, just say I'm a Crow supporter.
Got it. Okay.
Hey, mate, I'm so interested in your journey to become a professional DJ. So started DJing at the age of 13 in London. By 18, you turned professional. How do you go from spinning decks as a 13-year-old to becoming professional at a young age? What's the journey like for a DJ to get to the international stage right now? It's outrageous.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's been such a journey. Like, I started in my bedroom and then, during my teenage years, I was DJing at under-18 events, school proms, birthdays, Nan's 60th birthdays, whatever gig was going, I was DJing. And then eventually got into the club circuit when I was 18, and I guess that's when you would say turn professional, when I was become a resident DJ at like different clubs around London. And then, I was a resident DJ for so many years, like over a decade. I just had my residencies around London and in the summers would go abroad to Europe. But it wasn't until I had success in my music that things turned like global and I was able to start touring the world and come into places like Australia to DJ. So really the pivotal point was when I started getting hit records, but that didn't happen until I was 30 years old. So it was a very long journey until that moment happened for me.
Yeah, I want to ask you what location goes off the most, because we hear about places like Ibiza, I guess. You can imagine London clubs would be pretty epic. Yeah. But where's the one place that has just gone off its face?
All right, so yeah, Ibiza definitely is up there. Like Ibiza is a magical island and it's the best and biggest DJs in the world and the best clubs are there. And Miami's good fun, but I have to say, right, and I'm not just saying this because I'm on this interview, I've said it many times before, the best crowds in the world for me are the Aussies and the Irish. So I actually love DJing in Australia so much because you guys know how to party.
And as an extension of that, you would say Nova's Red Rooms, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nova's Red Room went off.
I see. So we look at the Irish and think, gosh, they're loose. Yeah. But are we in the same bracket?
Yeah, honestly, you guys are up there, top two for me.
Oh, that is so awesome. Joel Corry, we cannot wait to host you at the Pepsi Collective at Gather Round this weekend. It is our grand final. It is such such a huge week for us here in Adelaide, and to have you here is just going to be a cherry on the top. So thank you so much for coming, and we can't wait to see you.
Oh, wow, I can't wait, guys. I'm going to bring all the bangers. We're going to have a great night and a great day, and I'll see you guys there.
Warning, the following segment is for mature audiences only and may contain adult content, graphic language and nudity. Not that you'll see it. If easily offended, well, you're about to find out just how easily.
Your father, he's on the naughty list.
Jody and Hazy's Naughty at 6:40.
Naughty.
Let's get that stuff out of our systems, Jodes, before we straighten up after 7 o'clock. Speaking of hot and steamy, swingers cruises. There's a lot sort of floating around on social media at the moment.
Say again.
Swingers cruises.
So you go on a cruise on the ocean to swing with other people and other couples.
Swing as in you have sex with other people, not swing from the rafters, which I like to do at weddings.
Thank you. Okay,
it's have sex with other people.
No. Okay, say it again, can you?
Massive difference. And in particular, this one, Temptation Cruises, where swingers head out from Miami, Florida to enjoy days by the topless pool nights, swapping lovers in the playroom.
Ew.
Oh, my gosh. So just to take you through it if you're hearing this for the first time.
Okay.
So these cruises are designed for open-minded adults seeking adventurous sexual experiences. Luxury accommodation with prices ranging from 5,000 to 30,000 Australian per person.
Oh, not cheap.
What sort of activities can you get up to? Great question. Passengers have access to playrooms, seminars on topics like G-spot stimulation. Does the G-spot even exist? You know what I mean? I don't think it does. And theme parties. Free condoms are provided and clothing optional areas are available. Red rooms are available for couples to have sex in. That should never, ever, ever, ever be mistaken for Nova's Red Room.
Two vastly different things, aren't they?
Extremely different.
Listen, we'll have the G-spot conversation another day at another Naughty at 6:40 because that is outrageous what you've just said.
Isn't that an urban myth? Anyway, move on. Let's just move on. Let's just move
God.
on. Why are all the ladies in the room got their heads in their hands?
Oh, dear. Would this be something that you'd be interested in, Andrew Hayes?
See, this is my question.
Okay.
Who's this horny?
Yeah.
Are people this horny?
No, I'm too tired to be horny.
Oh, my God.
My initial thought to this was, ugh, gross. This is going to be like middle-aged sort of older people all getting it on because they're bored with their marriages. But then you flip the page of our sheet here and they're not unattractive people.
No. Maybe that's just a one sort of promo.
No. That's all the staff. I don't know if they get around it.
Oh, okay.
But some good-looking humans there.
Yeah.
I
And what
don't
about
know.
this? The minimum age for participants is 21 up to the age of 90. I don't know, man. If you're pushing
Sure
the
about
90,
that.
it's like, how old are you? It's like, it's all good. I'm 89. I'm not sure about you shacking up with a 21-year-old.
Anyway, the Oddie family wasn't sure what they're doing for the July holidays, and now we know.
Holiday sorted. Woo! Miami, Florida. Here we go.
Let's get ready to rumble. Ladies and gentlemen,
Battle of the Bangers.
The rules are simple. Jody and Hazy are about to hear 6 songs from the same year. They can select their song as it plays, but if they let it go, that song is gone. Now let's get into the bangers that are ready to battle. Back to you, Jody and Hazy.
Yes, thank you so much, Producer Molly. Should we just jump straight into the generator, Joe, and see what year we're dealing with?
Go on.
All right, hopefully it's a good year for tunes.
2009.
Okay.
All right.
I like the naughties.
Yeah?
Oh, no, hang on. That's not the naughties.
Not
is it?
quite. You like the noughties. What about just before the noughties? Do you like that era?
What is the naughties? Hang on.
2010 to 20.
Oh, okay, is it?
Is it?
I don't know.
No, isn't that the
Wait.
tens? So Jody's right.
Oh, Jody's right. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Jones. I apologise.
My brain
I
was
apologise.
broken.
That's okay, because even I thought I was wrong. So that's all right.
Jody's default is just to
my
assume
gosh.
she's wrong.
Yeah, I know. And I
have
jumped
been-
on board because of your tone.
I have been beaten into such submission on this show that I'm like, oh, well, I must be wrong. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh,
Then I started
apologies to
doing the
Jody.
same.
Already.
Oh, man.
All right, ready to go? We need to blindly choose a song. First in, name's buzzer. Ready,
Yep.
first one?
Yep.
Here we go. Oh, that's a good tune. So it is Lady Gaga, Just Dance.
Yeah, thanks
Your
for
thoughts?
mansplaining that.
No, you're welcome. You're
Lady Gaga, of course, announced her tour coming to Australia, but I'm not going to go.
It's a no from me as well.
That's for me.
All right, next song.
You in?
should be, but I'm not. Are you in?
No.
Okay. That's Kevin Rudolph, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, and Lil Wayne.
Wayne's World.
All right, next song. I don't even know the song. I don't know what this is. What is this, producer Molly?
It's All American Rejects.
That's enough for me.
No, for me.
You?
Yeah.
You should choose a song, girls.
You should
Suit
shut your... You should
Suit you beautifully.
shut your face.
All right, we're running out of songs too, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Song 4. Carey Project.
Go. Oh, we might regret this.
Are you leaving it?
I'm going to leave it.
2 songs
Oh,
left.
there's only 2 songs left. This
Yeah.
is getting really, really interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, next one. All right, well, this is a good song.
Oh, this is fun.
Hazy. All right, see, so this is a position that we've never been in before.
Yes.
We both said no to all the songs. I've jumped in for this last one.
Now, what do I get?
So that means I guess you can have the choice of whatever song you want.
Yeah,
Because this is a
totally.
unique situation where we both haven't selected a song.
All right, Jodes. You got to pick something. Let's go back. Pick something that's played.
Well, I'll go to the one that I was going to go to initially anyway, and then I thought, nah, there'll be something better. Let's go Get Shaky.
Oh, okay. That's not bad. All right, so we're locked in. So you've got Get Shaky by the Ian Carey Project.
Yeah.
And I've got one of the all-time great tunes. So look at it. Don't say the unedited version. You ready? Oh. I don't even know who sings this. Who sings it?
It's Sydney Sampson.
Sydney Sampson.
Oh, Sydney
Everyone
Sampson,
just
of
knows
course.
it's a Riverside song.
Okay, jump on the Jodie and Hazy Instagram, cast your vote. It's looking like it's going to be 8-4,
Don't say
8-5.
that. Don't say that. Have a bit of faith in
I
yourself.
don't feel good about it this week. Man.
Oh, good. At Jodie and Hazy on Instagram, please get voting. Winning song tomorrow morning. Yesterday, we ran through each other's icks, and that was we both secretly got in contact with our partners, and our partners delivered our icks to one another, and it was quite confronting, I must say.
I got in trouble for not giving the brief properly to my husband because he said to me, he goes, I said, icks are things that make you not want to have sex with me. And he was like, I just thought it was things that annoy me. So anyway, here we go. It's a very, very lengthy list.
Is that a compliment? It's like, no, despite all this stuff, I still want to have sex with you.
He will never not want to.
That's a
He's
good
a
thing.
boy.
I get that. I feel you, Greg. Not with you in particular, with my wife.
Yeah,
Okay,
God.
Oh, my gosh. Whoa, gosh. Words are important in this space. Just to recap, let's go over a bit of a compilation of the licks that we were able to compile.
You constantly urinating in the shower, you filthy animal. Aggressively plucking nose hairs with a sneezing fit that follows. Bringing home random towels from the gym that end up in our linen cupboard. General inability to absorb basic information.
This is Greg's ick list, by the way, so he's written this to me. I can't even glance in the general direction of another female without her saying, are you right? Do you know her? We have a chocolate lockbox. She leaves the code set, doesn't lock it, kids rate it, yells at me, sets a new code, forgets it, blames me, happens daily. What an aggressive cycle. And this is my favourite. Every night, sighs, it's been such a long day, even though I know she works 3 hours a day. Minus 2 hours 45 of ad break songs, news, etc. Got some good feedback on those icks, particularly the one about looking at other women. You right? Do you know her?
Do you know why I say that, though? Because every time I catch him perving on another female, he's like, oh, I thought I knew her. Did you?
Good excuse.
Yeah.
Good excuse. Can we open this up, please?
Yes, please.
Your icks. What are the icks of your partner? Oh, it's such a brutal /fun/loving space this is.
Yeah, and don't forget this all started because my husband came home and loudly announced, I'm so excited. I went to a podiatrist and finally had that corn removed from my foot.
Oh, and you were like, take the kids to grandma's.
Yeah.
We need this space.
Babe, let's go.
13 24 10, please unload on your partner in a loving way.
Yeah. Taylor, good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Good. What gives you the ick about your partner?
When he's playing video games and he gets visibly angry and reactive, and I'm like, just turn it off, and he's like, no, I have to get past this level.
Yeah, just so you know, Hayley, that's not helping the situation.
No.
One, saying it's fine, and two, saying, look, just calm down, makes things so much worse.
Hayley, what sort of games is he playing?
He plays Last of Us and that sort of thing on PlayStation.
Yeah.
Is he playing Call of Duty? Is your partner Jack Higgins?
Oh, my gosh, it's Jack Higgins' partner.
Jack Higgins.
Fitzy Fridays, Fitzy Fridays. Da, 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 da. Fitzy Fridays.
On a Thursday. Ooh, what a beautiful little treat.
Oh, thank you.
We have to kick it off today, don't we? We have to kick it off because of Gather Round.
Well, the party starts today. Or tomorrow.
It does.
You know?
It's the festival of footy, Jody, and everyone is excited. Jesus, kicking off tonight. What a big game. Crows versus Cats. They absolutely annihilated us here last year. Tom Stewart, I think he took 47 intercept marks in defence. So we owe them. We owe them.
Yeah, but what? I mean, obviously coming off a disappointing loss on the Gold Coast, but what do you think the chances are of the Crows getting up tonight?
I'm not worried at all. We're playing really good footy. We should have won that game. Absolutely nailed by the umpires once again. But no, it is. I think at home we're going to get a sold-out crowd at Adelaide Oval, and I'm very, very confident the boys are playing great footy. So they'll beat the Cats tonight. They'll beat them.
Oh,
Fitzy, I keep on saying it, but I don't think I can keep saying it anymore. I'm the guy who goes, the umpires are doing their best.
We're all human.
But they're shit, okay? And it's not good enough.
I know, it is. It's for the fourth time. How do you explain that at the AFL? How do you honestly explain that? Because I don't know how they do it and get away with it. Like, I just feel like that we are the kicking team.
yeah, and I feel like it's being in a relationship with someone who keeps cheating on you and they keep coming back and saying, I'm so sorry about that. And you're like,
Okay.
but how many times do you have to do it before you learn your lesson, you know?
Yeah. I know. Well, I feel like, the Ben Keys one, we got given Thursday and Friday night games the year after. The unfortunate thing, we had an absolute howler and we didn't play too well, so they never gave us those games again. We've got a couple this year, but we need to. Look, if it comes down to it in September and we don't make the finals or the top four because of that game, there will be an uproar.
Fitzy, I want to ask you, as the most parochial South Australian anyone will ever encounter, ever, what did you make of our boy Jack Higgins during the week saying he hates Adelaide?
Jack Higgins is looking for something to do in Adelaide. I said, chuck him on the train down to Noarlunga Centre and we'll take him from there. The thing is, I don't know if he'll get back to play the game against St Kilda. That's the thing. There's plenty of things to do down south. You got the Portlunga Beach. You can go for a jump off the jetty down there. We got McLaren Vale, Darrenburg, Wirra Wines. Yeah. He can go. There's plenty of places down there. He can tag the train with me on the way home if he wants.
Oh, yeah. You stop short.
Colonnades? I'll take him to Colonnades. Actually, did you see that South Adelaide might be a chance for a gather round game, Hazy? You reported on that last night.
Yes. South Adelaide very much in the mix to go for it next year. So, I mean, jump on board, Jack. What's not to love? Find yourself a nice little girlfriend at Colonnades while you're there.
I said, why don't we do like a birdcage setup like they do at Flemington in the car park at Colonnades so people can go back and forth and get on the cans. UDLs, there's a Dan Murphy's right next to it. It's perfect.
I think it's the only place in Australia that still has Woodstock and bourbon. Woodstock, bourbon, Coke. It's nice.
That's just in the bubblers at primary school.
I can't help but notice you stopped short of asking Jack Higgins to the Taj Mahal of Port No Longer South, and that is your house. You didn't want him to come around for a barbecue?
He's not going anywhere near that. He doesn't deserve it after what he said. I think he's been copping a bit over that, hasn't he? And Call of Duty, I hope that he plays a bad game and they lose, because then everyone will go, how's Call of Duty going, Jack? You know?
Yeah. Isn't it, someone described Call of Duty as the Adelaide of computer games?
Yeah, it's old, isn't it? Like,
No.
not today. It's really old now, isn't it?
That is so ridiculous. We're more Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, we are, particularly down south. Oh, Fitzy, we appreciate your time, and we'll speak to you next week, and hopefully your Crows can have a big old win tonight.
Go the Crows. Love you guys. Thank you.
Well, Hazy, we saw a story in the Advertiser this week and just went, that is an absolute disgrace. So it was about a dad who copped a parking fine in Henley Beach because his son was having a seizure while his car was parked, and he didn't have time, whilst navigating this horrible seizure, to get back to the car to move it. So we thought we need to right a wrong here, because it was an absolute injustice. So say a very good morning, please, to Assam. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay. You're Ramsey's father. Talk to us about Ramsey, please.
Yeah, Ramsey is 18 years old, and he have a lot of seizures and cerebral palsy, and he gets a lot of seizures, like really, and he's under palliative care. The only thing is just like, to make his life comfortable as much as we can. Sometimes I took him to the beach. I just have like fresh air.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, like when I went to Henley Beach with my son on a wheelchair, they put like a sensor on the disability parking, and I didn't know. I realized just like I thought like you can park as much as you can, but unfortunately like it was Ramsey was have bad seizure, and I have to give him Madaz. And when I come back, I saw fine. I didn't take notice. I just like because I was worried about my son Ramsey. After this, I sent the letter to the council to explain. Looks like they send me an email. Looks like went to my junk mail. I didn't notice. Okay. And all of a sudden, I saw from the enforcement, they sent me a letter for fine for $549.
Right. Assam, life isn't easy for you and Ramsey, is it?
I nearly lost him. He was in ICU in Women's Children's Hospital for 23 days last May. And I was just we tried to do our best for him to make him comfortable. And it shouldn't be like this, it shouldn't be the council,
Assam, our good friends at G'day Parks are on board with this, and they have very, very kindly and generously donated a $500 G'day Parks voucher for your family. So I know you're really keen to create nice memories.
Thank you.
So you can take the family and Ramsey along to any one of the G'day Parks at West Beach. There's one in Adelaide, at the beachfront at Semaphore there, Barossa Valley, Hahndorf Clare, McLaren Vale. Wherever you want to go, you can take Ramsey just to create some beautiful memories for your family.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your time this morning. We really appreciate it.
No, thanks so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.